Okay, so you have audio there. So, okay. Uh, Whoever K9LRG, I will get back to you momentarily. I need to figure out my audio. For some reason, it is not playing. It is not playing nice redirecting my settings from my sound from OBS to. Okay, we have mic 1. Okay, that's technically there. Okay, so okay, sorry for the technical difficulty. There we go. It is. I checked something earlier and OBS switched it on me. So let me see here. Let me switch back to the other setting. Now can you still hear me? Yep, it looks like you can still hear me. And it looks like my OBS audio is working. So, okay, so we have that. We have the updated that. So the next thing I need to do is turn off my inverter. And so I am in EN90, which is in Pittsburgh. So I turned off my inverter earlier to check things out. And excuse me, when I have my inverter on, I'm typically in S9. I can still, I'm hearing the noise. I'm hearing FT8 through my noise, but it's still, I can hear it in the background. But when I turned off my inverter, it dropped down to about a +5, so, or S5. So this is the reason why I wanted to turn off my inverter, is before I responded to K9LRG, is because I want to see, you can see how these all lightened up. So now let's check my audio to see if my audio is going to the my radio. It is, but I was doing some POTA with KD9OLN, and I turned my power all the way down because he was right next to me and I didn't want to blow him out. So, okay, so power's back up. So let's see if you can see if K9LRG, Dwayne, I don't know how, I'm not good at that. Let me check. So I have it slightly in the background, but yeah, I didn't mean to have it that high, Don. So that should be good. Okay, everything's looking on the radio side. So it looks like you should be getting an update of Grid Tracker there. So this is where K9LRG is. Doesn't look like they're actually hearing me. So yeah, they're doing. So I can hear you, Dwayne, but it doesn't look like you can hear me. So I am not in a POTA, so I'm just calling standard CQ today. So, okay. A bunch of stuff that I said, let's go back to the beginning with a bunch of stuff that I said that I guess no one could hear me with my messed up audio. As you can see by the ticker, please click the like button for the video and click the subscribe and notify if you have not done already. And I want to send a big thank you to all of my subscribers. I am now at over 100 subscribers, which should be getting me. I should be able to get. Sorry, seeing stuff, looking at WSGTX and coming in. I should be able to get a custom URL, but I guess there's some more details behind the scenes than just the criteria that they have published. So I am still waiting for that link to show up on my customization screen to get that. But I am part of the YouTubers group, and as you can see from the oh, I'm not a POTA. I am on the YouTubers Tuesday night playlist that we are doing today, and so that is good. And I just want, so I need to check that because yesterday it was 110, and I checked it this morning and it was back to 109. But you are right, it is back up to 110. Someone subscribed today, actually probably for this video, so that is greatly appreciated. I got my 110 back. Yep, I am seeing that as well. So, and so we have, okay, so we have K6. We have Doug in California, K6HGF. I heard them at a -6. They heard me at a -10. And just, I believe this is KK4QAM is Don Gibbs is listening, and I don't know if he's listening. Yep, there he is. Yep, he's listening. Oh, I understand that, Don. But he is. I am hearing Don at -10. So let's see what he is hearing me at. And again, if anyone wants to click on the StreamYard link up top, I will pull you in and we can talk about FT8 and what your strategies are for this evening's competition. I am not in a POTA site like last time, so I do not know if I will not be getting that bonus. I have not heard any rumors of if anyone else is going to be in POTA. So that advantage may be that big bonus that myself and Mike had last week may not be. I don't know if anyone's getting that this week. So any word from Bo in North Carolina if he's going to be able to do? Did he bring his stuff to do FT8 from the summits? He is busy doing summits this week. And we are, so getting back to this, currently making contact with W4MG in Tennessee. I am hearing them on a flat 0. Let's see what they are hearing me at. And for reference, there is Don. Don heard me. I heard Don at a -10. Don heard me at a -6. So it's pretty much reverse from the California contact. And Tennessee is hearing me at a -3. Looks like I have one more in my pileup. Let's see if they're still calling. CQ. So I am another thing that I added to. So in the description, you will see the link to both the FT8Off that we will be having later this evening, and to tonight's playlist. So those are both there. I will be putting the playlist in the chat when we get closer to the end of the time. Oh, a WB20. Gregory, also in Tennessee, snuck in there in front of K9LRG. Woo, that's a loud one. They are here. I am hearing them in Tennessee on a -19. They are hearing me on a +11. Yikes. That's a strong one. So I have hit the 100 mark. I don't have, you are not able to be monetized in YouTube until you hit 1,000 subscribers. So I'm a long ways from that, but I did add a tip jar in my description. So if you appreciate the practice FT8Offs and the live stream, I was busy traveling this Sunday, so I did not do a extra practice session this Sunday, but I will be doing it next Sunday. If you like those, feel free to click the link in my description on the tip jar. Any tips will very much be appreciated. And so we have Dwayne in Indiana trying again, and it doesn't look like he is able to hear me. So Dwayne, I am right here transmitting right here on 850. Is that open for you for my slot, or am I getting talked on by someone else? Sorry, Dwayne, I want to grab this IT. Where is it? Look up. IT9CVO in Italy a moment. Dwayne, no, I don't want you to move to 850. Actually, please do not move to 850 because I am hearing someone else on 850 on my opposite. The question is 850 open for you? Am I getting stepped on by someone else? And in Italy, I am hearing them on a -2, and they are hearing me on a -19. But quick exchange there, which is always appreciated. And if Tio is still in the house, he is probably rubbing his hands together in glee that I'm getting all my international contacts done now and used up for the they won't. So he says they won't be available during the FT8Off contest. But down here, right at the tip of the boot, is where I'm getting heard at a negative 19. Let's try this again with K9LRG. But there is a IN3 station coming in, so if they... Sorry, Dwayne, you are still not hearing me, so I'm going to be going after some of the other stations. Currently getting the KR440S in Georgia. They have been very persistent, and it's appreciated. I've been seeing them in my log for a while, or in the on the receive frequency for a while. And this IN3BJS is still there, and hopefully I can get them. They are also in Italy. So thank you for trying, Dwayne. And yes, if you need to go and you're heading out, 73. So we did a contact at the tip of the toe, and now we're doing right here up at the junction with Europe. So I heard them at a -4, and they heard me at a -15. So getting some pretty good, not great, but a good reception into Europe. So that is good. So what is everyone's experience with the FT8Off? What's everyone, who's all planning on, who is all planning on participating today? So we have K, and it is not showing up here. So we have K4CY. That's interesting. They do not show up. K4CY is not showing up in my lookup. Let's see, where do I want to go? I want to go there. Looking up on PSK Reporter, seeing what I find out. So they are registered by PSK Reporter in EM74PB. Okay. So SP3 SP3JHZ in Poland is calling me. So let's, if I can get which screen I am. They're from, yeah, sorry, Poland's over here. I was thinking Portugal. So way over there. Let's see if I can still get them. I might have been too slow getting the location for K4CY. Yep, they're calling someone else. So yep, Don Gibbs, yes, please be careful. Yeah, we don't want any gear getting damaged because of getting hit by lightning. John, it's hard to say. Doing 10 watts, you're going to be QRP. Both me and Brian, not Brian, Mike were doing QRP last week and we won out. So there is a nice bonus for QRP. So that I have not decided yet if I will be doing QRP or if I will be doing my 70 watts. So Poland, I heard Poland at -18. They heard me at a -16. So that wrapped up. Calling CQ again. And yeah, there. So just turn on my spots again. So I am getting heard a fair amount. Now I'm getting heard up here and getting responded to by WA2HIP and they don't have, they did not do their calls, their grid squares. So let me look that up a minute. Well, WA2HIP. They are in, they're in DO62 RC. Nope, they're in FN54 PS. FN54 PS. So I have Bugaboo. I have not been actually paying very much attention to the left side of my screen to see what the full band activity is. I've just pretty much been just how the live stream goes. I have so much going on. It's easier for me just to hit call CQ than to try to pay attention and get with the band activity. I have enough trouble keeping up with just my receive frequency and what's the people that are actually calling me. So we have a KI5 SAM in Oklahoma. I am hearing them on a -19, and they are hearing me on an even 0. Um, let me get through John, let me get through these, and I will take a look at the other bands and see what they're looking like tonight. I am running with just my ham stick, um, so I cannot transmit on any of them, but I can take a look and see what I can hear. But I want to work through this backlog or this pilot for anyone who's calling me. N9XAQ Thomas in Wisconsin. Let's look at that. So I am getting there, right on the border with Wisconsin and Illinois. That is right in the Ham Radio Dude. That is Ham Radio Dude's grid square right there. And I'm hearing a couple people up here in Wisconsin, so maybe I'll be able to make a contact with TO in with the Wisconsin and Minnesota border. So I heard them at a positive 11. They are hearing me on at a -2. And that is all. No one else has called me recently. So I am going to, let's see, I am going to let this clear out. I like the grid squares just because they're nice and neat. But I think it's more of just a preference. No, that's good. Which one are you referring to? I've seen it before. That's overlay. Nextrad. No, I don't want that there. I think it just looks nicer. For my personal preference, I like the grid square. I think it looks a little nicer, but I think it's more of just a personal preference. So John mentioned 10 meters. So let's go down to 10 meters and see what I can hear in 10 meters. So okay, so I want wide graph. So just pull this up a little bit so you can see the I don't know what this is called on the bottom, but you can see it's pretty flat, not really hearing much in. It is decoding some. I did get this KE8KMX, but it looks like that's pretty much the only, which might have been this little noise right there. Not hearing much at all on 10 meters. So let's look at what I hear for some of the other bands. But yeah, 10 meters, I'm at a S0. Oop, there's something coming in right there. So I am hearing EN90. That is why I can hear them. I am hearing them on ground wave. So I'm hearing someone in EM90 where I am. And then I'm hearing someone in Florida as well. So that is all I am hearing on, and then that's all I'm hearing for local or for 10 meters. So not much on 10 meters for me. Yeah, I personally don't have a 10 meter. I have plans for uh, seeing if I can make a 10 meter out of a 10 meter whip on my 17 meter ham stick, but I have not done it yet. Let's go down to 6 meters, see if we can hear anything at 6 meters. Again, my sound noise floor is my meter is currently showing a noise of 0. So pretty much nothing there. And then this signal wave, I don't know, what is a proper term for this down here, is just showing a standard noise, no nothing peeking through it. Nothing peeking through the noise. So 6 currently is looking a little dead for me as well. Actually, there is 2 6s, so let me actually listen to the other 6 as well. Nothing, doesn't look like I'm hearing anything above the noise on the other 6 as well. So let's go up and look at 12 meters. 12 meters is also not seeing much locally, not seeing much here in 12 meters. And the one thing I don't know is how much tuned antenna, because yeah, my antenna currently is tuned for 20 meters, so I don't know how much effect that's gonna have on it. So nothing in 12. Let's go up and listen on 15. Okay, here seeing some stuff coming in here on 15. So looks like I can hear 2 stations. Okay, there's a third. So I'm hearing KD8HOR up in Michigan-Wisconsin border. And I don't know where K2HAT or KU4ET are yet. So it looks like I can hear 3 signals coming through on 15 meters. There's another one coming in. There's 3. Okay, so KU4ET is down here in Georgia, and then I'm hearing WB2QAEF in looks like South Carolina. So I'm getting a handful of signals on 15. Let's see what 17 has. Yeah, WQ9F. Yeah, that's, I have on my to-do list to do some more setups with my antenna, but I haven't gotten around to doing them yet. So for 17 meters, it looks like I'm hearing about 6 stations. Looks like they're coming in from California, Texas, Mississippi or Louisiana, and then Georgia. So, getting some Washington in there as well. So there's a wide variety of stations that I'm hearing on 17 meters. So I think I'm going to about 8 minutes after the hour, a little bit more if I have some playroom with Premiere Dance there. So I think I'm going to go back to 20 meters and do some FT4. See what I can make, see what contacts I can make with FT4. WQ9F. Are you are you the one who is in the middle of a move so you don't have antennas up, or are you going to be able to participate in the FT8Off today? Okay, so I'm gonna. Oh, that looks clear right where I am. So I think I'm just gonna start calling CQ. Okay, someone is responding. So we have a IK08 ALT in Italy. I have been very Italy has been very active for me today, but this person has not used the grid square. JN63ED. JN63ED. See who calls next. So KG 0, and what is it? KG 0 TW. In Missouri. They heard me at a -11. I heard them at a -2. And now we have 9A4ZM in Croatia. I was hearing them at a -18. They are hearing me at a 12. Right there, yeah, that's. So we have another Illinois responding. Right there is Central Illinois. I heard them at a +6. They heard me at a +3. So Croatia is still not hearing my Roger Roger 73. So I am going to just move down a little bit, see if that helps. So Europe is responding again. Another Italy, IU7MZC. Uh, And they don't have the grid square, so let me. Getting all over that boot of Africa or Italy today. JN81JB is a grid square, it looks like, for them. Hopefully they're not mobile, because that grid square, they were last actually heard by PSK reporter for location 6 hours ago. Let's reply to this AE5FM in Texas. Remember to hit the like button, and if you're new to my channel, Please click below the subscribe and notification buttons to be notified when I go live. And I want to do that. So Texas is not responding, so I'm going to go back to calling CQ. So now we have a AI4FR in Florida. I'm hearing them on a -4. They are hearing me on a -10. So we have our Roger, or we have a return from AE5FM. So I'm going to log that QSO. But because there was a break in there, I sent them a -21 and they sent me a -18, and they were EM13. So both that Florida and Texas did get confirmed. So back to calling CQ. So looks like the people that are hearing me or want to respond have done so. So I am going to switch to the other in the last about, oop, we have one more. EA4DEM in Spain. And let's look at their call sign where they are. They are at Grid Square IN80KA. So I'm going to switch over to the other Grid Square minute, or the other calling. And I'm just going to move over to this clear area. And I'm going to call CQ up there. See who we wants to respond when I'm calling on the odd transmission. Don, who are you referring to that I did not hear them? Are you referring to um, the AE5 FM that finally came that I finally finished up with? Yeah. Yeah, I finally heard them, and I finished up, or I was able to log it. So we have KB. Where is it? The KB8M in White Pigeon, Michigan. They heard me on as a plus 19. I heard them on a -4, and then we are getting NP2SS currently in the Virgin Islands. I am hearing them on a -16, and I am not hearing back from them so far. But just with like the fluctuations of the bands, it could very well be that they're trying to respond again, but I just like Texas, I'm not able to hear them. So I am hearing, looking over here in France, I am hearing this GU7. Actually, it's been a while, so maybe it's on the other side, but that's, yeah. So going back to calling CQ. Hey, Smoking Ape. Can you welcome to the show? Can you do me a favor and paste in the uh, chat the playlist for tonight? And we have N0LNK from Nebraska. Now that wouldn't be you, Smoking Ape, would it? We still don't know your call sign. We just know that you're in Nebraska. Who knows? But Brian in Nebraska, I made contact with. I am hearing them on a -14. They are hearing me on it as a -10. I understand, Smoking Ape. I understand. So I am pinning the playlist. If you did not get to my stream through the playlist, which if you did, I hope it will automatically direct you over. If you came here through the playlist, I hope once I wrap up, it will automatically direct you over to TO's video. If you did not, once I wrap up, click on that link that I pinned to the top of the chat, and go watch the rest of the videos for tonight's ham radio adventures. And so I am getting a call in from UA6LQZ, Russia. So it is in European Russia. I don't know if I've ever made a contact in European Russia right here. I know I've made a contact in Asiatic Russia before. They heard me at a -17. I was hearing them at a -10. And then we have a K0WLC. And that will probably be my last contact. Especially since the Russia is not hearing my goodbye, my Roger 73. So I'm just going to move down here a little bit. Oh, there we go. They finally heard me. So now I am making contact with K0WLC in Tipton, Iowa. Looks like it's right there in right near the border of Illinois. I was hearing them on a -11. They were hearing me on a +11. So I guess I have a somewhat strong signal out directly west. So looks like that's all that have been contacting me. So I'm just going to let that die. And so, and let's do a wrap up. Okay, which screen am I trying to get to? There. So thank you everyone for subscribing. Thank you everyone that are on my subscriber list, and I am getting washed out there. I very much appreciate the subscriptions and getting me to break the 100 subscriber mark and spread the word and hit the like button to get to help out with the algorithms, whatever they are, and then I hope to be increasing the subscribers and heading up to the 1,000 to the next step in the levels of YouTube. So thank you everyone. If you haven't, hit the like button. Again, hit the subscribe. There is a tip jar in the description if anyone feels so inclined. It would be very much appreciated. So 73 to all. I will hopefully talk to you on the FT8Off live stream. Until then, 73. Thank you.